welcome to Route 28, making right turns on US 1 because nobody wants to be wrong. Here we are in the free state of Florida with our wonderful and all-powerful Governor Ron DeSantis. And I don't know. From what I can tell, this is a total missed opportunity. It is November 2nd, and we are yet again switching our clocks from daylight savings time to Eastern Standard Time, which means we're going to lose an hour of daylight. Now, this is Florida. Florida, also known as the Sunshine State, by definition, should have all the sunshine it can get, which would include an extra hour every day of every year. Adjusting the clocks just doesn't make any sense, not here in the free state of Florida. So back in, and let me check with Google because I'm pretty sure Google never lies. I believe, let me see here, in my not formally nicotine-stained hands because I don't smoke, I am holding my phone and it says that the Florida legislature passed a bill in 2018 to observe daylight savings time year-round. 2018. Now, I haven't checked to see who the governor was at the time, but I know that the governor now is Ron DeSantis. He is a two-term governor, and for lack of a better term, and I know the left is just going to go crazy over this, but he's like the king of Florida. All right. The legislature passed it. Yet we're still moving our clocks. Why? It's because it needs federal approval. It needs congressional approval, and we haven't obtained that yet. If I'm not mistaken, we are now in a federal government shutdown, aren't we? The federal government is shut down. Ron DeSantis has the free state of Florida in his hands, and he can mandate, if he wanted to, that everybody just leave your clock alone. We are going to stay on daylight savings time year-round. What's DC going to do? They're shut down. Right? He could mandate that businesses leave their clocks alone. Everybody just stay on daylight savings time. If there is some rogue liberal business organization or rogue businessman out there who says, no, we have to move our clocks. You must come to work and stay in accordance with Eastern Standard Time. Any employee who is fired for following daylight savings time, arriving at work on time, leaving work on time, and gets fired because they didn't follow Eastern Standard Time, just mandate that that particular employer will be fined by the state of Florida, not one, but 2 times that employee's salary plus benefits for the duration of time that it takes that employee to find equal or better employment. And I would suggest to that employee who might have been fired, take your time. Go ahead, make sure you find a good location to work at, one where everybody follows the precepts, the concept of a free state called Florida. Governor DeSantis, come on. Yeah, I know legally we need federal approval, but this is the free state of Florida. Let's be free. Let's leave our clocks alone. I don't know. You know what? If I had to guess, I would say that if Donald Trump were governor of Florida and this opportunity happened to fall into his lap, where the federal government is shut down, the Congress is getting paid, but they're not going to work, and we don't want to switch our clocks? Come on. It's been 8 years since we voted this in, and we're still screwing around with the clocks. Stop it already. What are they going to do? Put the entire state of Florida in jail? I'd love to see that. We all have guns. We all have guns. And some of them are semi-automatic. And you know what we do with those things down here in Florida? Okay. Just, putting it out there. Come on, Ron, get off your butt. Let's just do a mandate. Tell everybody, hey, sorry for the delay. As of this moment, everyone switch your clocks back to daylight savings time, and we're just going to go about our business the way we should. I don't know. What do you think? People outside the state of Florida, I don't know that you really, whether or not you agree with it or disagree with it, but your opinion doesn't count. Not here. This is a Florida issue. We should be on daylight savings time year round. And oh yeah, for those and I think there's only a very few parents who say, but what about the children? They're going to have to walk to school in the dark. Okay. If your child is old enough to walk to school, your child is old enough to understand the concept of looking both ways before you cross a street. That includes not only looking both ways, but listening. If you can't get your child to do that on, a regular basis, then it's your responsibility to take your child to school. Don't put your child in a dangerous situation. Okay. It's not the state's responsibility to make sure that the clocks correspond to your child's inability to cross the street safely. Come on now. All right. Anyway, I'd be interested to hear what y'all have to think about this. I think daylight savings time in the state of Florida, the Sunshine State, makes sense. And if we all just say, the hell with the federal government, let's just leave it this way, we don't have to worry about screwing with the clocks. Nature sets our, circadian time clock, our natural rhythms, whatever it happens to be, and we just go about our business day to day without any interruption. All right. Let me know what you think. Until next time, this is Route 28, making right turns on US 1 because nobody wants to be wrong. Have a great day.